All right, and we're going. What up, guys? Welcome. Jumping on live a little early. I have a busy day tomorrow, so we're jumping on the live Monday night instead of Tuesday morning. See who's still awake. It's 8:30 on the West Coast here in LA, so we'll see who's still awake all over the globe. People jumping on YouTube, say what up. So I'm also thinking, because people sometimes ask me other questions that aren't DJ related, like what watch am I wearing and just silly stuff like that. So I think every now and again, some videos like that may pop up. I don't know. I see the people starting to trickle in. Say what up. I want to say what's up to you back. Hope you guys are doing good. Feel free to ask me any of your DJ questions. Yo, what up, F Swift? Yes, mate. What up from London? What's up, bro? How you doing? London, what time is it there now? It must be like, what, 4 in the morning, 6 in the morning? What time is it there? It should be pretty early in the morning, right? All right. Say what's up. If you're just joining us, feel free to ask me anything. We're a minute 30 into the live chat. Haven't really said anything except for what's up to Mr. F Swift, and that we may be doing just some random little other videos here and there that maybe are a little outside of DJ related, like style stuff, watch stuff. Yo, 4:32 a.m. in London. What's up, man? Up early. Are you hitting the gym? Doing some push-ups? Gator, what's up? How's it going? Hello from Canada. What's up, bro? Welcome. We're Fred, what's up, dude? From Vegas, what's up, man? How you guys doing? Talk to me. Fred, I see your logo pop up in a lot of comments. What's going on? I appreciate you being active on the channel. That actually means a lot when people are vocal and they give their opinions. I think it's dope. So thank you. What's going on in Vegas tonight? Anything popping in Vegas? Boom. What up? If you're just joining us, say what's up. Gator, how you doing? How long you been DJing? Nothing's going on in Vegas tonight, Fred? How's the drum and bass scene where I'm from? I mean, it's LA. LA's kind of a little bit of a mecca for everything. I wouldn't say as crazy as probably, some spots in Europe, but I would say LA definitely has a good amount of specialized clubs for whatever you're looking for. Like if you want to go drum and bass that night, like you could find at least 3 places that night that I think you would be happy about. So LA, just because of the sheer amount of people and like the amount of clubs everywhere, like there are definitely drum and bass clubs, and a lot of clubs do different specific type of nights, like there'll be 90s night, there'll be drum and bass night, there'll be whatever boy band night, I don't know. But a lot of places do lots of stuff like that. And in LA too, a lot of clubs come and go like every 6 months. It's a funny scene over here. Must be 10:30 where I am right now in LA. It is actually 8:30 where I am on the West Coast. We are in LA right now. It is 8:34 unless my clock is wrong. Yeah, it's 8:34. You're headed to the DJ Expo next week. Oh, that's dope. Definitely. Are you following the California.DJ Instagram? Definitely draw me some insider knowledge if something pops off. I'm sure obviously we'll see it right away, but if you hear about anything, let me know ahead of time if you come across something that's cool. My man, sure, I appreciate that. You've been DJing for 2 years, drum and bass. That's awesome. You should take a vacation out to LA. Check it out. Check out the clubs. Where do you want to DJ drum and bass in the future? Do you want to stay in your hometown, or do you want to move to LA or New York or hit festivals? Go on. You want to do clubs? Clubs are cool. Clubs are cool. How old are you? Are you club age? Can you go do it? 2 years? That seems like a good amount of practice. Are you working in the clubs already? I think if you're over 18, you probably have a good chance. You're 38? Boom! Go hit those clubs, baby. You got this. Are you already working in clubs? Uh, I'm looking at DMs also that have slowly been piling up. Why didn't I get the DJ-1000? I'll answer that in a second. Just outdoor festivals. All right, so you've DJ'd outdoor festivals. In the near future, you'll be in LA doing some mixes live. All right, definitely keep me posted. Let me know when you're around LA. Let me know if you're going to be hitting a club. I'll come support. Definitely. That's the cool thing about LA. There's just so many clubs, and having musician friends, like there's kind of always something going on. But I think a lot of people write me a lot asking about like music producing, and we don't make a lot of music. We don't make a lot of videos talking about music producing, and which is odd because I actually spent 2 years not writing books or anything and only music producing, and it's a trip. Music producing is awesome. So definitely, you guys feel free to ask any music producing questions. Also, I'm not like as current as I was at the time, but it was a DM question. I was using Logic when I was producing a lot. Any of you guys dabble in music producing or just DJing? Let's see what's going on in the DMs here. Oh yeah, okay. So the DJ-1000. I think the DJ-1000's awesome. I think the main reason I just didn't get it when it came out, I guess, was I'm not like a working DJ like that. Like I'm not gigging every week. So whatever I buy, it's just like for my own fun. And at the time it came out, I actually had like, if you guys remember, I think I had like 4 controllers sitting on my desk, like the RB and like 3 other Hercules controllers. So I just wasn't thinking about getting another controller. I like paying full price for it, like when it came out. I'm like I said, I think in the last live stream, what I really want is that what I think a new Numark controller is going to come out. So that's like in that $250 American range. So I think that's what I'm going to get. Obviously, a huge difference from a DJ-1000, but it's really why I just didn't get it at the beginning. I think if I was DJing every weekend, then yeah, of course I would have probably got it if I was in the market for an upgrade. But yeah, I just at the time, literally, I think I had like 4 controllers sitting on my desk. Just wait for a new Pioneer. Wait for a new Pioneer DJ controller. Well, I just don't know what. I think the only new Pioneer controller that may come out this year is like a WeGo 5 or something, because we already got the 200, then the 800, the 400 is not going to get upgraded, the 1000 is not going to get upgraded. So unless like a 600 comes out, but I think, which may actually be amazing if the I said this last time, if Pioneer drops a $400 controller or a $450 controller, I mean, come on, I think that would kill. I don't know why they haven't tapped that market, like why they went from $250 to $900, like doesn't make any sense to me. And I think that's why I said the DJ-800 was a flop, because it's just way overpriced. So like nobody, I don't know, I don't think anybody would get it. I think it's a funny price point. So if they came out, if Pioneer dropped something at the expo in the $400 range of $450, I mean, I think it would do really well, because it'll have to be somewhere between the 400 and the 800. So features wise, it would be pretty great. And if it was $400, I mean, Mr. Swift said, I started making tunes in 2001, been DJing since 94, full on. I'm 39. I love it. I mean, boom. I'm 39. I mean, you haven't even scratched the surface yet. You can keep going. 40s, 50s. How old is Tiesto? I'm going to look right now. Tiesto's got to be like 44. His Wikipedia probably says like 41, but I bet you Tiesto is like 44 or something. How old is this guy? Last time we were Tiesto. What, 50? No, come on. It's saying Tiesto's 50 years old. Wow, Tiesto is 50 years old. It just, I mean, oh my God. I think it just says birthday was January 17th. 69. Oh my God. So he's 50 years old. Holy moly. I mean, I wouldn't have thought that. So, yeah, 39. Boom. I mean, just scratching the surface. So much to play with. I think there's no age limit with DJing. That's like the coolest part about it. You can start at 10 years old and you can go forever as long as you still have the love and the passion for it. Yeah, I mean, 50 years old, still rocking the best festivals in the world, getting paid super top dollar. I mean, come on, that's amazing. Uh, Fred says, "What you discussed? What with the Pioneer reps? A 600 or something like that? That would be pretty epic. If a $400, I don't care what they named it. I don't even care, honestly. Well, no, I would care if it was Serato, because they would probably do something fishy where it would like only unlock it for like a month or something, then you have to pay for it. But yeah, I hope a record box 600 comes out. Possible with record box. Um, did I check out the Ibiza Rocks BBC Radio 1 event? No, I did not check it out. I usually actually do check out Radio 1 stuff a lot. I have a bunch of Radio 1 stuff in my playlist. They have a live show that I really, really like. And what's their, I forget their names. They do a More Money, More Problems remix. That is amazing. I'm gonna tell you guys right now because it's epic. Oh, I know their names too. Jesus, come on. More Money remix. BBC. Oh yeah, Krypton Conan. More Money cover. Man, go check that out. BBC One Radio. BBC Radio 1 Extra. It's a More Money, More Problems remix by Krypton Conan. Oh man, I love it. That is awesome. I should do a detailed review of DJ Pro 2 for Mac. All right. I will definitely dive into that and check it out. Have you checked it out at all? Do you like it? But I have not looked at it at all. I will definitely, based on that recommendation, because there's only 5 of us. And if one person asked that question, that means there's probably a bunch of other people on YouTube that also want to know that. So I will definitely look into DJ Pro 2 for Mac, see if we can give it a fair review. But yeah, Fred, let me know if you hear anything from Numark. If Numark's going to drop a new controller in the 250 range to replace the Mixtrack 3 line, a Mixtrack Platinum or Pro or anything like that. If you hear about it, let me know. That'd be super cool. You're on Serato because of the rain. 72, it's legit. Yeah, Serato is awesome. How do you like the 72? 72 seems pretty cool. We actually just talked about 72 in the underrated or flop, and the 72 looks pretty cool. Why'd you go with the 72 over the S9? Keep up the great work. I'll be 70 in March. Disco Worm, what's up, bro? You keep up the great work, 70. That's so awesome. Keep DJing. We were just saying that a few minutes ago. It doesn't matter what. I think it could be 10 or you could be 110. Keep DJing as long as you're still having fun. I mean, we just said Tiesto was 50. I couldn't even believe that. I honestly thought Tiesto was like 44. Awesome, but a little over complex. Mr. Swift. Yeah, a lot of Radio 1 DJs are mixing with Serato DJ Pro because of the CDJ Nexus time code. I was at this Ibiza Rocks event. I'm assuming you mean this weekend. How was it? Was it dope? Sounds like it would be dope. If it was in Ibiza, or maybe it just has the word Ibiza in it. But I've never been to Ibiza, and I really want to go on a little like super party vacation like that, like a little Ibiza, Corfu, a whole bunch of just fun party places that I haven't been to in a little while. Let's see. DJ Pro 2 deserves serious respect. All right, I will definitely check it out. Spain, my man. Yeah, I know. I need that little Ibiza Spain action. I'm down for a little vacation, a little Hawaii. That'd be nice. You'll be working with the DDJ-1000 and an audio interface. What are you plugging into the audio interface? Or like you're using the audio interface to then plug into like a bigger system or something? Or for music producing or something? I used to use an Apogee Duet 2 as an audio interface for music producing on Logic Pro. Well, I think it was X at the time, or I don't even know what they're at now. Fred, I see you. Boom. If there's anyone that hasn't said what up yet, feel free to say what up. Let me just check the DMs. I have like a whole pile of good questions that I kind of save for like videos and other things. People started DMing me, guys you want to see me interview, guys and girls. I just meant guys, just generally. But DJ Jazzy Jeff reached out to him, so we'll see. Chad, yo, what up, Chad? Say what up. How you doing? Tell me what kind of gear you guys are rocking. I love knowing people's setups. My first mixer was a PV. I've shown it in other videos. It was like a 4-channel like PV. Probably, I mean, I think it was made for DJing. Probably if you looked at it now, you would think maybe more like for a PA system or something. It had like EQ right on it, like a 3-band EQ. It was pretty cool. I definitely have shown it in a video before. Life is Beautiful in downtown Vegas next month. Is that a festival? Cubase. I used Cubase. So I used it right at the beginning of music producing for like 2 seconds because the guy I was producing with was using it. So I was using Cubase very briefly, but I got into Logic very fast, and I still do use GarageBand for a bunch of stuff. Schemes and Dreams, bro. I like that. You should put that on a T-shirt. I like that. That's funny. Scheming and dreaming, baby. I love it. My first DJ mixer was a Pioneer MA62 without a fader in 1976. I love it. The year I bought mine was 1997, and it cost $350, and I sold it for $350 like 3 years later. And the guy I sold it to, from what I know, up until like 6 or 7 years ago, still had it like in his living room. He was using it as like the main focal point of his home stereo. So it was still jamming. It was awesome. 1976. How long did you have that Pioneer mixer for? I want to look. I gotta Google. I want to see a picture of that. That's too funny. You recently got the Machine MK3. Oh man, I had the first Machine because that's when I just started music producing. I had the first Machine, and I thought it was so cool at the time. And then I think they have a smaller one too, I think, right now. But the Mark III, that must be so cool. Let me know how you like it. I mean, Gemini 626. Yeah, I mean, that's just like that mixer. I used that mixer a lot. There was a Denon like huge like thing that I had for a long time too, with like these Denon CD drawer also controller things. I've shown them in videos before too. I've like gone and dug up like the actual model numbers. I don't remember any of the those model numbers anymore. And I worked for a company for a while, so a lot of that stuff like was the gear was shifting around a lot. Like it would be a Denon mixer for a year, and then like there'd be some Stanton mixer or some Numark decks or something. Like it was always because like the owner of the company, he'd go to a trade show, he'd get a good deal on a new thing coming out, he'd put it into a couple of the consoles because there was maybe like 15 different setups, and you could have gotten any one of them on any given party. So I got to play with a lot of gear back in the day in like the 90s, early 2000s. Recently bought a pair of XEJ-700s to go with your DJM 250 Mark II. Have that in the DDJ-400 Tractor Control. Man, you're jamming. Tractor, I love Tractor. I used to use it at the beginning, but I think they just didn't keep up as heavy as some of the other guys. And I think once Rekordbox came out and Pioneer was including it, you know, once Pioneer, like the industry leader, includes a program, people are going to be more inclined to try it. It's funny because like you can get almost all of the companies give you a program to a point, you know, like a free program that you could use. Like Hercules gives you D-Juice and everything, but it's just funny that you know, none of them really totally kick off, but Pioneer releases something, even Pioneer, it still is taking a long time. It's taking years for people to really, give Rekordbox a try. It's funny, and I think Rekordbox is great. And I think if you've never even tried Serato, or if you've only tried Serato Lite and you go to Rekordbox, I think Rekordbox is amazing. And that setup sounds amazing. Rupak, I mean, come on. That sounds awesome. How do you like the DDJ-700s? Should you spell it right on the T-shirt, or save the save the cash on the font count? Shit, save that cash, baby. Keep that money in the bank. Old Vestax PMC mixers, yeah. Oh man, oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting to pop out this live chat. That's better. There we go. You can use the DJM-250 Mark II with DDJ-400. Funny enough, yeah, you can. You love not having a laptop? Yeah, no, definitely not having a laptop. I mean, that's why a lot of people were intrigued by the that whole Prime 4 new controller by Denon. And actually, that's what's really intriguing to me about the Qbert mixer, the what did they name that thing? No, not Innofader. What did they name that Qbert's mixer? If somebody remembers the name of Qbert's mixer that's coming out with the little spider or something logo, I forget now. They showed it at the at NAMM a few months ago, and everybody was melting down. I posted a bunch of pictures on the Instagram. Now that looks like a cool replacement for a laptop. See, that's, I think, more where they got to be going, like putting the standalone like laptop type of features like in the mixer, just the mixer. Like that seems cool to me. Like that was why something about the XDJ was a little funny for me. I don't know, something with that whole control. I mean, I actually really like it, but the price of it and everything, I don't know. But if they put like basically all those laptop functions in just a mixer section, like imagine the DJM 450. Like, well, I guess you could use a USB. I can't remember now, but yeah, no, I think they should integrate some of those laptop things into a mixer. That would just destroy. I gotta tap out, Chad. You're the man. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, but no laptop. I think that's where we're gonna start going, just like thinning out the gear a little bit. You thought the 250 Mark II was better than the 450? More space? Yeah, well, I guess because there's less effects on the 250, less built-in effects. The 450, they try and get more in that Nexus style. The 250 is definitely more. It seems like a scratch battle focused. They kept it clean. And it's also at a really good price point. The 450 is more. Space is important. Yeah, the 450 definitely is more in that you're going along the club route. You want the effects right there. You're going to go down the CDJ route possibly. But I really like the DJM 450. I think it's a really good bang for the buck. 259 just has a filter. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, just a filter. Yeah, right. Those two silver knobs right there. Yeah, so I mean, at least they give you just the filter, but yeah, the Mark II, the 250 Mark II. I know what you meant. But yeah, I think that's definitely the difference in the 450. Well, a big difference is a lot more of those built-in effects. But Rupak, where are you from? What part of the world? What part of the world are you from? You're gonna be like, oh, I live down the street in West Hollywood, bro. Yeah, next time I will try and start the live chat early. The live chat we actually we're supposed to do on Tuesday, but I'm gonna be at the beach tomorrow, so I want to grab this tonight, but it might be a little late for the East Coast. Your favorite mixer is the Vestax PMC 500. Those EQs and filters were rocking, man. Rupak from Dallas. What up? I was just talking about Dallas. I saw. Oh no, my buddy had just motorcycled from Dallas to LA. I thought that was Tupac with an R. Rupak. Boom, my man. Thank you for correcting me. I appreciate that. Rupak, I love that. Okay. Yeah, so my buddy just motorcycled from Dallas to LA. I thought that was pretty wild. Did I miss comments? Rupak. Let me hit this DMs. All right, we're gonna go a couple more minutes because I know it's late out there and you guys got other fun YouTube stuff to watch. So if anyone else that's already rolling with me has a question, feel free to ask. I'm gonna answer a DM question, so hopefully this person will see it later. Do you recommend getting powered speakers right away? I mean, if you could afford it, why not? Sounds great. Definitely, whatever. For me, I think it just forces you to maybe like start doing parties. Like I know the more gear I got, the more I want to like use it at a party. You know what I mean? Like every light I got, like I want to see it in action at a party. You know what I mean? So I think if you could afford to get some powered speakers early and you really feel like you're gonna actually go gig, this isn't like a bedroom thing, then like yeah, go for it. Maybe start with some 10-inch woofers, but I think even in the video that we have, I recommend starting with 12-inch. And then I think the first recommendation I give is the 10-inch, which is somebody wrote in the comments. But yeah, definitely, definitely if you could afford it, go for it because you could use power speakers. I mean, you're going to need speakers at some point. So if you're going to planning on leaving your bedroom, who's your top 20 favorite DJs with skill or mixing? I will answer that in 1 second. Yeah, I joke around and tell people I'm the true pack. I'm more of a promoter. My business partner DJ's more. We just had a show on Friday. What do you guys promote? Like club gigs and stuff? DM me some stuff. Let me see what types of parties you guys are rocking. My top 20 DJs? Well, I'll just start naming some of my favorite DJs. Growing up, I mean, I obviously just love DJ Jazzy Jeff, and I hope to get him on the channel for an interview very soon. Like I mentioned, I'm going to be switching, not switching formats, but we're going to start doing more interviews with people and just musicians, DJs, everything. So that's going to be cool. But then any UK DJs out here, say what up to Mr. Swift over here. But so I loved, obviously, Jazzy Jeff, Funkmaster Flex growing up. I think I had like every CD that he came out with. DJ Clue, just like that. Clue, Cluminati, like all that stuff. I just thought it was so cool. There was just like, those were like the more mainstream kind of DJs. Like DJ Quick, I was into for a little while. And actually, I mean, even DJ Clue, that's funny. I still, that DJ Clue album, I mean, that first one, Problem, I forget what it's called, but that was an amazing album. DJs, I feel like, used to come out with more albums, or I don't know, maybe it was a little different than it is now. But of course, I love Qbert. I love Mixmaster Mike, Jam Master Jay, of course. Who else do I really like? I love Scratch Bastard, Rob Swift. I really like actually Scratch Bastard. Man, if you guys have not seen Scratch Bastard do the Imperial March from Star Wars, I think it's at the DMC Championship. It is so cool because he's using another sound altogether, and somehow he gets the da 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 da. But like, oh my god, it is so crazy how he does it, and even the guy who he's battling against just looks at him like, oh, I just got smoked, So yeah, Scratch Bastard's awesome. DJ Brace is great. Who else am I really liking? Those girl sisters are cool too. I mean, they're fun on Instagram, but they have some cool videos. They're actually, they drop some cool little mixes. But more seriously, A-Track, of course, grew up with A-Track. A-Track's awesome. Yeah, there's lots of great DJs out there, man. Really, really lots of great DJs. If whoever else pops into my head, I'll say it. But I know there's like a big Scratch DJ or turntablist that I'm missing right now. But yeah, there's lots of DJs that I really like. Rob White, does anyone know where or how I can get DJ gigs? I'm just starting out. Just need some info from the Bay Area, San Fran, Oakland. Well, Mr. Rob, first you should definitely go check around the channel because we have at least 5 videos. No, probably at least 10 videos talking all about how to get your first gig, how to get more gigs, how to start, all that stuff. So definitely check around the channel. But I'll answer your question now. Anyways, I'll give you a quick rundown. But honestly, it might be a little tricky to understand for a second. But first, you got to put out that intention, like in your mind. You got to put out those vibes, like, and it starts with you. Like you have to know that you're gonna get gigs, and then you got to start telling everybody. You got to tell all your friends. If you have older siblings, younger siblings, that you got to tell them, like, yo, I know this might be lame, but you got to post a little thing on Facebook. Yo, my brother's a DJ. He's going to give you a discount this week only, whatever it is. But you got to be your biggest promoter. You got to, whatever it is, if you make business cards and put them in every locker in your school, if you're older and you make flyers and you put them in every mailbox around your neighborhood, whatever it happens to be, but you got to start spreading the word, because the odds of your first party coming from your pretty close network is very high. Like your first party is going to be probably a friend of yours or someone really close, a family friend, friend of your parent, friend of your siblings, something like that. Okay, a relative, whatever it happens to be. And then from that, it's going to spawn, because somebody there all of a sudden is going to take a dance class with Jessica, who's going to ask about a DJ, and they're going to suggest you. And then you're going to get a call from Jessica, who you've never met, and that's how it starts to spread. But one, you got to really tap everybody you know. Like, it's up to you. If no one knows you're a DJ, like, literally, you could just stare at the phone, like, all day and night. Like, who's going to call you, bro? Seriously. You got to start telling everybody and just posting on Instagram. If your Instagram's already full of your whole network and all your friends in your whole high school, great. Post on Instagram every single day that you're a DJ now. Start making playlists and Spotify, sharing your playlist, showing people like, yo, this is the music I like. This is the music I would play, whatever, stuff like that. Like making playlists that spread around is another way. DJ Cat Orto said that she was making playlists and people were really into them. Like she was making lounge playlists for people and they were into them. You know what I mean? So you got to start spreading the word, man. If no one knows you're a DJ, you might as well just be sitting in your bedroom by yourself, like looking out the window, seriously. So you got to tell everybody, whatever that is, business cards, Facebook posts, flyers, whatever, man. Be creative. And if you want, DM me on Instagram. If you don't find any of the other videos on the channel, I honestly think we have like 20 talking about how to get more gigs. Write me and we'll dive even more into it. But it all starts up here. Got to have that positive attitude. And before you know it, you'll start expecting it. I remember coming home from school every Monday expecting a message on my answering machine, because that's how long ago it was. There was answering machines. Expecting a call on the answering machine from somebody. I don't know who, but somebody. I just knew it, because once the word of mouth gets going and your reputation starts to build positively, the parties just start coming. And once they start coming, you barely have to do, like crazy marketing like you did that first time, like blanketing your whole high school. You don't have to do that every 3 weeks, because people are going to start spreading that word of mouth that you're doing a good job, you're playing banging music, and you're coming with the good, reliable equipment, good price, whatever it happens to be. Biggest DJ in the UK is DJ. Now, does he pronounce it DJ Ease or is it DJ EZ? Because DJ Ease would be pretty cool. But of course, bro. You're very welcome. Feel free to ask anytime. But yeah, man, just keep that positive mentality and just start spreading the word. I promise you'll get the parties before you know it. There's really no trick or secret to it. It might seem that way. People have better equipment. Somebody knows somebody. Somebody has a cooler older brother, some crap like that. Don't worry about any of that. That's all just stuff in the head. Let it go. Think positively. Spread out the good vibes that you're a DJ now, and the parties will start coming. DJ Ease. Rupak, if you're still with me, who's the biggest DJ in Texas right now? All right, we're gonna go. We're at 35 minutes. We're gonna go to 40 minutes. So if you have any other questions, feel free to ask right now. I'm gonna jump on a DM question real quick. Why don't you just? I don't know why this person's writing me on the DM. I am wearing currently. This is a tag Cure Formula One. It was a gift and sentimental. I love it. I love the red dial, and we're definitely going to be talking more about watches and all that type of stuff. I mentioned in the last live stream, I think that not only are we going to be doing interviews, but just more stuff that DJs like, because as you start making a lot of money, it's funny. I actually never thought this, but a couple people have written and asked what type of what watch I was wearing in different videos, because I wear different watches in different videos. And as you start making more and more money, sometimes you can start getting into different things. And I think watches is one of those things that some DJs just naturally get into: shoes, watches, stuff like that. So definitely gonna be talking a little bit more about that stuff. Hard to say who the biggest DJ in Texas is. I can tell you who the biggest independent promoter that brings in the biggest talent. Yeah, definitely. Who we got? All right, let me see. A couple more minutes. Let me just hit another DM real fast. Would you recommend a beginner save up for Technique 1200s? Whoa, that might have to be a whole different live chat all for itself. And I think we've talked about that, but I think it depends how long you have to save up for, because it's something you could do relatively quickly. I don't think you want to lose the momentum. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be able to get something as quickly as possible, even if it's a beginner controller, DDJ-400, even something way more beginner, DJ to go to a compact, something under $100. I think saving up, if in your mind you think you're gonna have to save up a long time, like a few years, I don't recommend that, because I think by then you'll probably just lose interest in the whole thing, where you could have maybe sparked a career where you just might have gotten turned off by having to save up for something. So to save up for 1200s as a beginner, I think it just depends. Like, if you could just buy them after a week or two or a month or 3 months, or you're going to sell something, or you're going to summer job or something like that, and you can then go get them, cool. But if you have to save up over 6 months, I don't know if I totally would recommend that. I think maybe getting into something so you could scratch the itch if you have nothing. Because again, the person just said they're a beginner. If you have nothing, you have no gear whatsoever, I would look at getting a beginner controller just to make sure you're into DJing. Actually, if you've never bought anything before, I would get a 400 or something like that, just to make sure you're actually into DJing. But if you could save up quickly for 1200s, then I think that's the dream. I think that's what I dreamed about as a kid, just having those 2 fresh Technique 1200s to start out with. Whoo! Come on, who doesn't? I think I don't know. At least for me, when I started seeing DJ stuff, just seeing the turntables moving and everything, I don't know. There was just something about turntables for me personally that I always gravitated towards. I never really cared about CDJs. It wasn't really my vibe, and I went from turntables to the CD drawer, basically things like these Denon and Numark ones, and then to controllers. But yeah, DJ Easy, check him out. He's incredible. All right, I definitely incredible DJ skill. I will definitely check him out. All right, guys, I had a blast. You guys are awesome. As always, I had a lot of fun. Get those questions ready for next time. I'll see you on Thursday. We're going to drop a video on Wednesday probably, and that is it. Everybody that's rolling with me. Papa, we're about to leave, bro. We're just wrapping it up, but I saw you say what's up, so I wanted to say what's up. But Papa, we're jumping off the live chat. I will see you guys on Thursday, and there will be a new video on Wednesday. If you have any questions that you really need answered, hit me on the DMs, and I'm going to see you later, players. Peace! Later, Swift. Sorry I'm late. What up? Ireful, I see you, baby. You know what? Maybe should we stay for another minute? We just got 3 people popped on. Let's see. I'll answer one more DM question. I'll answer one more DM question because I'm having fun too. I'll answer one more. Unless while you guys think of something. I already said my whole goodbye, but whatever. We're gonna do it anyways. Cause like 4 people just popped on. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Like, definitely. It was Crept and Conan, More Money, More Problem. That's what I said before, so you don't have to watch it later. Stay, mate. I'll stay for a couple more minutes. I live streaming. It's too funny. You guys are awesome. All right. I'm out of here. I'm going to see you guys later. Peace.